screw ups, making it snappy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Snappy. You're on with Ton,
And Mon.
and today we have very special guests with us. They've been in this situation before as well, fellow podcasters. If you guys would like to introduce yourselves,
Hi guys, this is Rica, one half of the Manila Diaries podcast. For some of you who know it, and for some of you who don't know it, please listen to us on Spotify
yes,
and Apple Podcast. And yeah, I'm from LaSalle, and I take up economics and management. And for most parts of my life, I'm a Swiftie, and I think that speaks a lot about me.
All right.
nice, welcome, welcome.
Okay, so my name's Kiara. I'm the other half of Rica. And we do Manila Diaries podcast on Spotify. We started this January lang because we got bored. And I love astrology so much. So
Oh, damn,
you guys,
solid.
some people would call me dumb because, astrology is not scientifically, it's not scientific approach now. But anyway, I am into astrology. That's how I'd say it. Like, advocacy ko yung astrology, guys.
Yeah, I mean, you do you, diba?
Yeah,
So,
no judgments.
mhm.
All right, very,
All
very
right.
exciting. So yeah, how we explained, before this started. So we have the quick intro, and then so we have a timer, and I'm gonna time 10 minutes. But you guys won't see it. Only I'll be the one to see it, and then I won't say anything until the 10 minutes is up. And then whatever is said or left unsaid, we kind of just leave it there. Also leaves more potential to have you guys back. If ever you want to come back and do another episode. So that's why the whole 10-minute thing. And then yeah, after that, you can just do a quick outro. If there's anything that you guys wanted to say during the 10 minutes that you didn't get to, you can make it habal in the end also. So no problem.
Mhm.
So no script, no anything. We just go and let the convo flow. So whenever everyone's ready, I will start the timer. All right. So 3, 2, 1, and go. So how did you guys start your podcast? I mean, it's very difficult to pick like who you want to have with you when you do a show because you're gonna be stuck with them all the time, right? Talking to each other.
Well, okay, I think I'll start with this. Honestly, I've been getting into podcasts 2 years ago now, ever since the start of the pandemic na rin. And we started before an econ related podcast. And I kind
Mm.
of wanted to have a more personalized podcast na hindi parang limited na, or more like advocacy related. So I asked Kiara if she would want to be one half of our podcast now, and it was nice because I'm with someone who shares the same advocacies like women empowerment, parang guiding people na younger than us to take the better path, some decisions that we were not able to make.
That's such a good initiative. Grabe. Good for you guys.
And I think a podcast is a very good platform to talk about many things, many important things also. Diba? Like you mentioned, women empowerment and all that. So it's really nice what you guys are doing, diba, in the midst of a pandemic where you guys can like reach out to people, even if online lang, and talk to them and give them the opportunity to share their stories, diba? And converse with people in general in a time where, alam mo na, social interaction is very limited. So, ayun. And we're very glad that you guys are here. So, ayun. I want to ask lang, what's the meaning behind the name of your podcast? Diba? Manila Diaries. So, it's already better than ours. So, I don't know. What's the story behind it?
Okay, so we made up a lot of names na rin.
Hmm.
But then we settled with Manila Diaries because I'm from QC and I'm half Taiwanese. Tapos Rica, she's from Bicol. But then
Oh.
nag-meet kami sa Manila. And then
Ah.
Rica's my best friend kasi in DLSU. Like one of my best friends. Like ever since Frosh, siya na yung nakakausap ko. So, yun nga, Rico was the one who approached me. Kasi honestly, hindi ako knowledgeable in podcast. Siya talaga yung may alam about it, how to upload. Siya yung nagturo sa akin. Kasi ako wala talaga akong alam. Kasi she started with podcast, diba? And then she approached me if I wanted to have a podcast. Ako kasi gusto ko na matagal pa, pero nahiya lang ako mag-approach ng tao. So, sakto. she approached me. And then we started off thinking about names, and then we thought of Manila Diaries kasi parang, at the same time, nag-align yung stars. As I said, I like
Wow.
astrology, but then our stars aligned when we went to DLSU, Manila. So parang we thought na why not let's make it Manila Diary since we met there, and then most of our stories came from Manila din naman. So that's where it come from. But I think Rico wants to add, like, do you want to add?
Well, I think yun nga, like marami lang talaga sa stories namin, and the people that we feature are mostly from Manila. Hindi pa kami nakakapag-explore outside Manila. And wala lang, parang it's just nice to hear Manila Diaries. So when people look it up on Spotify or Apple Podcast, it's Manila Podcast or whatever, diba? Like, it's just there, easily accessible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your pubs are super eye catching. Honestly, your IG super
Oh.
like
Oh my
it
God,
pops out.
credits to Kiara.
That's how we found you guys. Yeah,
Ayun.
because one of our
Thanks,
friends
guys.
was a
Wait.
guest on your show, Janelle Angeles.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
she's our
Mm.
batchmate. Yeah, from
Yeah.
CSA. We had her on the show before, and we saw her feature in her story, and we were like, What's this new podcast that's
Oo.
popping up in the I don't know the competitive space? So we wanted
Oh.
to see, and then we were like, wow, we were so impressed, Gabriel. Like, you guys are doing such a good, and your topics are very like on point. So it was
Solid.
really intentional
Oo.
talaga for you guys to have only girl guests.
Oh no, actually no. It's just that we had women recently because it's Women's Month, March. Actually,
Yeah.
we'll be having our first male guest on our next episode.
Yeah,
Oh,
next
that's so
Nice.
week.
cool.
Mm.
Yeah,
next
surprise
week.
na lang.
All right. Looking forward to that. I mean, kami rin naman halos like majority girl yung guests namin for some reason. It's not intentional, pero ayun, we have a few guy guests from time to time. Pero yeah, it's nice nga that we kind of like know na yung like meaning behind your podcast and all that. And it's nice na to also see na parang the two of you together, parang ano kayo like cohesive unit in a sense na kunyari si Kiara, she does the voice crack. She does the fuck the
Kaya
pubs.
mo
Kaya mo
yan.
yan.
The
Oh, jinx!
pubs. Oh, sorry. Kakakain ko lang eh. So,
No
she has the
problem.
pubs, diba? And si Rica, of course, being on a podcast like before also, diba? With the experience and yung tinuro nga niya, diba? With kay Kiara, yung how to upload and all that. So, it's really nice to see nga na ayun, nagtutulungan kayo, diba? To put out content out there. So, yeah, I mean, we have the same experience naman with that. So,
Yeah, we each have our own. We didn't assign the jobs to ourselves. We just kind of ended up doing them consistently. Like Mon is the editor forever now, and I'm the one who manages all the social media and does
grabe,
all the reaching
forever.
out to the guests. Yeah, that's why it's usually me that reaches out on IG or wherever it's easy to get in touch with the guests. But yeah, it's so cool that you guys are and that you're expanding to having a male audience also for your guests because
Yeah.
I don't know. I really thought that you guys are gonna have
No,
girl guests because there
oh my
are
God.
podcasts that are really all girls, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Like
Mm-mm.
Parang
it's
may
such a
niche lang.
distinctive.
Ganun.
Yeah, that's why.
And for
Yeah.
some reason, ang hirap maghanap ng male guest din. I don't know. Actually, feeling
Yeah.
ko hindi
That's true.
intentional yung Women's
For us
Month eh.
also.
We agree with
Parang,
that.
yeah, like,
Mahirap
bigla na
maghanap.
lang naging Women's Month kasi
Walang
puro
mahanap
babae.
na
Wala kaming mahanap na
guy.
lalaki. Yeah.
Oo. So if may recommendation kayo,
Oh,
that we
for
can
us
Oo.
also.
feature.
Like it's harder to find like guy
Yeah.
guests now. Honestly, guys, come on, step up your
Actually,
game. Like we need more
yeah.
content creators.
Actually,
Representation.
yung demographics nga ng listeners namin, before, nag-search siya na parang 50-50 guy and girls,
Same,
diba?
same. Now it's
Yeah.
mostly
And then
female. It's more female.
later on, nag-transfer na siya to more female than male. Kasi maybe
Mm.
because they were thinking na it's gonna be all women podcast.
Mm.
Yeah, we're in there with you. Like it's the same for us. Like I checked our stats also recently. It's weighing in more female now, and I don't know why. Maybe na nga it's because we're having more girl guests, so they're like, okay, we want to listen to women talk about it.
Mm.
Good to know that we're not the only ones.
Yeah.
Okay, Mon, you wanna ask them the fun question?
Oh yeah. Okay. So part of the Snappy kasi yung podcast namin, we came up with like 30 questions. You're not gonna answer 30 questions, pero we have a list of 30 questions wherein the both of you will have to choose like one number from 1 to 30 and then answer the question. So it's a very random, fun question. Lang
It's
that we
so
came up
random.
with.
It's so random.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
Go, Kiara. Choose.
Sige.
Baliktad naman. 1 to 30. 17.
17.
Ayun. Okay, so number 17. So if you had the chance to drop everything and move somewhere else right now, where would it be?
Oh, okay. This is interesting. I saw this video on TikTok. I'm not sure if it's North Pole or South Pole. Pero apparently, pwede ka pala mag-work doon. And then it's interesting kasi apparently kapag nasa super cold ka na place, walang dumi, tapos wala daw COVID-19 doon.
Oh.
And you live inside like a parang igloo with a lot of clothes. Basta basically work there to maintain, like to clean then the environment. I think it's a very cool opportunity. That's why I want to go there. That's
That
it.
sounds so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get
Yeah.
the chance, you should.
And
Totally
it's
do
cold,
that.
diba? So for a change.
Tsaka may
Sa
wifi
Pilipinas.
din doon. But then,
There's wifi
isolate
naman,
ka
so-
lang. Pwede mag-podcast doon.
Pwede ka
Yeah, pwede
mag-podcast.
naman eh.
Maganda yung background mo, diba?
Oo,
Yeah, it's
no
gonna be
need for
real.
ano.
Di nang Google generated.
Oo. Well,
Yeah.
ako
Okay.
naman, I think, wait, isa-isa ba kami? Or like,
Yeah, different.
Yeah, you can pick your own
Okay,
number.
okay. Oh, mine is 2.
2.
Mm.
Oh, wait, what's the second? The first
Oh
5
my
were like...
God, baka mahirap yan ah.
Hindi, madali
No, no,
lang.
no.
So,
Sige.
number 2 is, what weird food combinations do you like?
Weird food combo.
Mm.
Wala. Pwede ba not eating at all?
That's weird.
Hindi, wala talaga. No, kasi ako, like, what I want in food is yung super simple lang. Like, I don't like sisig kasi for me, parang ang daming explosion of flavors niya. So, gusto ko like mga fried lang. Yeah, like, gusto ko yung simple lang, ganun. Like, hindi mahirap kainin. So, gusto ko paghipon, ano na siya, like, ready to eat na. So, siguro tamad ako to eat, but like, I really want it simple.
Nice.
Hindi mahirap kainin.
So, no weird food combo. Hi,
Iba
family.
ata yun.
Family podcast.
God, wait. Yeah, I gave them 24 seconds extra because they're two.
Oh,
Like this is
time
the
na,
first time.
wow.
It's the first. Ano, see how much you're able to cover though in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's kulang pa nga eh.
Oo.
Yeah, but
Oh
see,
my
no,
God.
that's why like we do 10 minutes because it gives us potential to either collab again or have you guys back or
Ano to, screening process.
or the other way around. So if anyone wants to see them on our show again or us on their show, let us know in our socials or in the
Ooh.
comments and what you guys want us to talk about because it's a pretty free range of topics right now, right? But yeah, until then, if you guys want to plug any of your socials.
Okay, plugging na. You go, Kiara, first.
Okay, follow my Instagram. My Instagram and TikTok, it's just Kiara May Yao. And then I don't use Twitter. Please don't add me on Facebook. For
Noted.
for professional purposes, you may check my LinkedIn. It's also Kiara May Yao. And then I'm also plugging Manila Diaries podcast. It's my baby and Rica's baby also. Yeah, I think that's my socials. What about you, Rica?
Solid,
Well,
solid.
For me, Instagram, at Rica Cerdena, and I don't have TikTok. I also don't have Twitter na. So, palabas na ako guys sa social media world. But if you want to connect with me for professional purposes, you could also find me on LinkedIn, Rica Cerdena. And please follow our baby, Manila Diaries on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you can, please rate it 5 stars. Demanding.
Yes,
Follow nyo na rin.
naman.
Follow nyo na rin the screw ups kasi thank you for the
Kami din guys,
feature.
wala pa kaming rating.
Oh,
Yeah.
Baka naman.
we don't have a rating also yet. Yeah. That's such smart marketing to just slide it in there. That's smart. We should have done that also.
We're all in it together, di ba? One big podcast.
Yes,
Yeah, there's
podcast
no
group.
competition. We're all just one family, honestly. And the world
Mhm.
needs more podcasting now. So yeah, guys,
Yes.
please
Yeah.
support them and their podcast, baby, because the world really does need more content like this. And yeah, 10 minutes was not enough, but for sure you're gonna be seeing them again, either in our channel or us in theirs. But until then, this has been another episode of the Screw Up Snappy. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.